Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
Where's Tom this evening?
He's a little sick under the weather.
Really? What's the matter with him?
He has the flu.
Tell him I was asking about him.
I will.
What do you mean his grandmothers are already dead? Wait a minute. You don't think he's avoiding me, do you?
Well, claiming that your grandmother is sick is the classic excuse used to get out of doing something.
Oh man, I hate rejection. It really makes you feel terrible, especially when you really like the person.
Is there anything I can do to help? Just remember that I'm there for you if you want to talk about it.
Hey, Karen. Look like you got some sun this weekend.
Yeah, I guess so. I spent the weekend at beach.
That's great. Where did you stay?
Some friends of my parents live out there, and they invited me there.
So, what did you do out there? I mean, besides bask in the sun, obviously.
I jogged up and down the beach and played volleyball. I never realized how hard it is to run on sand. I couldn't get through a whole game before I had to sit down.
Not to mention cooler. Did you go swimming?
I wanted to, but the water is too cold, and I just waded in up to my knees.
It all sounds so relaxing. I wish I could get away to the beach like that.
It looks like you could use it. Don't tell me you spent the weekend in the library again. I know you are a good dancer. What dances do you like?
I like the old styles of dance, such as foxtrot, waltz, rumba, tango, and so on. They're all graceful.
Why do you like old styles of dance?
Why not? Do you think I should like modern dance?
I think so, because most young people like modern dances, such as rock and roll.
Oh, sorry. I don't like them. Why not ask Lily? She likes modern dance.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
What does your sister look like, Mike?
Well, she's tall and pretty.
Is she like you?
I suppose so. We're both friendly and easygoing.
Is she as clever as you?
No, she's not as clever as me.
Big head.
What are the seasons like in your city?
Summers is hot and usually lasts a long time. Winters are short, but cold, wet, and windy. I love the summers in my city, but I hate the winter time.
Does it ever rain in summer?
We usually get a big thunderstorm every 2 weeks, but apart from that, summers are dry. Thunderstorms make the air fresh again, so most people don't mind then.
What are spring and autumn like?
I like spring because flowers bloom and trees grow leaves again. In spring, the weather is very changeable, sometimes cold, sometimes warm. It's usually windy with some rain. Autumn is usually sunny and...
Well, I live in the southern hemisphere, so our summertime is your wintertime, and vice versa. We get some rain in every season, but most is in winter. In winter, it sometimes gets cold, but our wine.
Do you usually go on a summer holiday?
No, I don't. I go on a winter holiday instead. I go somewhere warm.
I usually go on holiday during the spring or the autumn. I try to go somewhere where the weather is more reliable than in my city.
Did you set your clock forward for daylight savings time?
What? Why do we have to do that?
Well, at the start of the spring we usually have more daylight in the mornings and less in the afternoon. This is basically due to our position on the planet and the rotation of the Earth. In any case, to take better advantage of the daylight available, we compensate by moving our clocks forward 1 hour.
I see. That's convenient. I never understood things like this, such as GMT. I never know what time zone we are in or when to change my clock.
That just stands for Greenwich Mean Time. Here in California, we are in Pacific Standard Time, that is 8 time zones west of Greenwich. Remember when we were in Beijing? Well, then we were in China Standard Time, and that's 8 time zones east of Greenwich.
That's why it was so weird traveling from Beijing to LA. Because of the huge time difference. Even though we left Beijing at noon and flew for more than 8 hours, we still arrived in LA the same day at noon. It's like we went back in time.
We'll miss you while you're studying in the United States.
Yeah, I'll miss all of you, too. But I'll keep in touch.
I don't think I'm getting better.
Believe me, you really look much better than before.
I'm still not sure whether I can recover from it.
Hey Bobby, what's going on?
Just taking a smoke break.
I forgot my cigarette today. Do you have another one?
Sure, here you go.
Thanks.
I didn't know you smoked.
Really? I've been smoking for over a year now.
Oh, you're new to smoking still. I've been smoking for 7 years.
You ever try to quit?
Many times. I'm really addicted. It's harder to stop than you think.
Yeah, I tried to quit last month, and I thought it was going to be easy, but it turns out that I'm still smoking.
I highly recommend you quit soon. The longer you smoke, the harder it becomes to quit.
I think you're right. Alright. Gotta go to class. Thanks for the cigarette. I'll talk to you later.
No problem. I'll talk to you later.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.